So by requirement management plan, you get the requirement. It tells you how to collect the requirement. You collect requirement using various tools, document analysis, focus group, facilitated workshop, context diagram, prototyping, value stream mapping, all those tools. You collect the requirements. You put the requirement into requirement documentation, which categorize the requirements will be functional requirement, non-functional requirement, uh, or solution requirement, stakeholder requirement, and you make requirement traceability metrics that trace the requirement from start till the end of the project. From start till end of the project. Then using scope management plan, we filter out the requirements and we see what requirements will come into project scope statement. To put the scope filter, you can even call the Moscow product deliverable, whatever. We get project scope statement. Then we divide the work into small manageable particle, which is we made WBS. The smallest part of WBS is called as work package. So WBS dictionary, project scope statement, approved version of this. We show it to the sponsor, we get it approved, and this is basically called as scope baselines. Once your scope baseline is made, you cannot change it. It has to go to the change control board if you want to change it anything. Now, through schedule management plan, we take the work package, we divide the work package further into activity list, activity attributes, milestone list, milestone list. Activity activities list we have here. Now, activities can have dependencies, mandatory dependencies, or discretionary dependencies. It can be internal or external. To any two activities can have a four type of relationship: finish to start to start, finish to finish, and start to finish. Okay. Then we can also have leads or lags among the activities depending upon the nature of those activities. We calculate the duration using analogous estimation, same, parametric square footage, multiple statistical relationship, 3-point estimation, optimistic, pessimistic, most likely we use triangular distribution and beta distribution. The formulas were as follows. Okay, then we have bottom up estimation. We calculate the entire things in a way. We sequence the activity using precedence diagrammic method. We sequence them, calculate the duration. We put the duration of each activity. We use critical path to calculate which one is the longest path. That path is called critical path. Your critical path is your schedule baseline. If you want to compress the schedule, there are two techniques: crashing, adding more resources that can increase the cost, fast tracking, making activities parallel. We also have resource optimization technique, resource leveling, which optimize all the resources, but schedule can get increased. Resource smoothing, which cannot optimize all the techniques, but at least the schedule will not increase in it. Then we use cost management plan. Cost management plan, we calculate the cost of each activity. We put the contingency reserves into it and we get cost baseline. We also try to understand how the financing is going to do, who is going to set the funding limit reconciliation in the project, what are the ways to do that. Throughout the project, we checked schedule variance, cost variance, schedule performance index, cost performance index. If the budget is changed, the budget is basically budget at completion. If it change into new budget, there are formulas that we use. Is basically this formula can be used to do that. So that is how your three baselines are created, ladies and gentlemen.